Half a century ago, when the nuclear age was born, Albert Einstein warned us that we must learn a new way of thinking. But it's taken us a long time. Today, at last, I'm proud to say that this country has learned the lesson. In 2 weeks' time, at the Royal Ordnance Factory in Burgfield, experts will dismantle and destroy a 1-megaton Polaris warhead. With this action, we will also be dismantling the idea that our freedom somehow depends on the fear of annihilation. It is an absurd and obscene idea. We want no part of it. There's no secrecy to what we're doing. The warhead, and in due course of time, the rest of our nuclear arsenal, will be disarmed and dismantled in full public view, live and on national television. We shall do so without fear, but with much pride.
Harry Perkins preaches about equality.
There's nothing wrong with that. We all believe in equality, etc., etc. New paragraph. We believe in equality between people. We also believe in equality between nations. Harry Perkins does not. Harry Perkins has turned Great Britain into a fifth-rate power.
New paragraph.
Other nations once trembled at the sight of the Union Jack coming over the horizon. Germany, Italy, and Argentina, to name but three, but not anymore. Now we are a laughing stock.
But why are you reading me all this? I mean, I've already passed CSE English. That's too formal.
Because of the last paragraph.
Well, then read me the last paragraph.
The people voting for the British Labour Party, we respect that decision, although we do not necessarily agree with it. It is a question of leadership. In the hands of a man like Lawrence Wainwright...
Wainwright?
It's the old favourite. A leadership crisis thinly disguised as a plea for moderation. That's not very original.
I once tried middle of the road. I was knocked down by traffic in both directions.
And we follow it up with an opinion poll.
Saying what?
Ideally, 65% say we want Wainwright.
We want Wainwright. Has a good ring to it.
Well, that almost sounds as if you're calling on Harry Perkins to resign.
I think that's called putting words in people's mouths.
Well, you can't expect a prime minister with a healthy majority to resign in mid-term. That wouldn't be human nature. Prime ministers are human, after all.
Perhaps not. But Anthony Eden resigned in the 1950s when he had a very solid majority in Parliament.
1 minute.
Stand by, Prime Minister must
Then it's
assess
the weather
his
and
duty
commercials.
responsibilities in terms of the period in which he works.
I think we might manage an overrun.
He must have a strong sense of history.
On 4, 2 next.
It is rather important.
Yes, even of destiny.
In a pompous sort of way.
Well, there is a view shared by many people in this country.
They're pulling every stroke in the book.
What, boring us to death with George Fison?
Anthony Eden resigned because he was ill.
He didn't say Perkins was ill.
No, but he compared him to Eden. Strike one.
My mother telephoned today.
Oh, wonderful. We're surrounded by conspirators, traitors, and assaulted spies, and your mother telephoned today. There are things in the gazebo, anyway.
She told me that Daddy had told her that Uncle Percy made a secret visit to the President while he was in Washington.
I see. What?
Sir Percy Brown, Cabinet Office.
If it's a secret visit, how come your father knew about it?
There are no secrets between old Etonians.
Jesus Christ. This is high treason.
No, just treason. It's only high treason if you're at war.
With this action, we shall be saying to our children and to our grandchildren and to their children to come, the road from Hiroshima stopped here, now. Good.
point has this newspaper questioned the Prime Minister's sincerity. But it is now imperative that we question his judgment.
Sanity.
Sanity. He claims a worldwide audience of millions for his media circus extravaganza in Burfield. It would be instructive to know what the viewing figures were in Moscow.